Every single person you've ever met has a different version of you living in their head. Not a similar version, a completely different one. To one person, you're quiet. To another, you talk too much. To someone else, you're confident. And to another, you're trying too hard. So which one is actually you? We spend so much of our lives trying to manage that. We adjust how we speak, how we dress, how we carry ourselves depending on who's in the room. At work, you're one version. With friends, you're another. With family, you might be someone almost unrecognizable compared to all the rest. And after a while, you stop noticing you're doing it. It just becomes the default. It just becomes normal. But here's what nobody tells you. No matter how carefully you manage it, you cannot control how people perceive you. You could say all the right things, explain yourself perfectly, do everything exactly right, and someone will still misread you, still misjudge you, still put you in a box that has nothing to do with who you actually are. Because people don't see you for who you are. They see you through who they are, through their experiences, their beliefs, their history, their biases. That becomes the lens, and you can't change the lens. You're not even in the room when they're deciding what you mean to them. That's why people say things like, "You don't act like this," or "You don't sound like that," or "You're not what I expected." What they actually mean is, you don't match the version of you they already built in their head before you opened your mouth. And here's the thing that takes a long time to really absorb. That is not your responsibility. That was never your responsibility. But a lot of us start living for those versions anyway. We try to be the version that gets accepted, the version that doesn't get criticized, the version that makes everyone comfortable. We shrink for some people and stretch for others until somewhere along the way, we're not actually being ourselves anymore. We're performing. And that performance is exhausting in a way that's hard to describe because it never fully stops. There's no off stage. And no matter how good you get at it, there will always be someone who doesn't like the role you're playing. So the question is worth sitting with. Are you living based on who you actually are, or based on who people have decided you're supposed to be? Because there is no single definitive version of you that exists out in the world. There's only your intention, your values, how you choose to show up when nothing external is forcing your hand. Everything else is just interpretation, and interpretation belongs to whoever's doing it, not to you.